Friday night fights, let's go. Thanks for watching.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live all the joy you bring.
I think Josh Martin's ready. He's ready to fight.
But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these rings?
Here we have the artist from the United States of America.
Come on, Josh. Do some damage. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let's go. You're representing.
Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
It'll be ding-ding from
It's going to be a tough fight. This guy's got power.
The fighters are in the ring.
I think Josh has it, though.
Official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the dark green trunks, trimmed with green. The artist. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina. The Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights. A heavyweight champion of the world. Smokin' Joe Frazier.
Take this belt away. Take it away.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. No defense for that hook. The straight right just misses. The straights continue to score. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying... Whoa, wait a minute! The defense failed them! And down goes the artist.
Looking good. Come on now.
Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over
A little
again.
slow, Josh. Come on.
Gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
He just split the guard with another uppercut. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Come on. You've let him play away. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. So just keep him around. Get back behind your jab. Base.
There's the bell.
Josh, work him in this round. Get him tired.
Momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to toast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head first.
Hook's already working well. Nice counter shot. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That hook doesn't score. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Will the referee step in? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on. We've let him back into the fight. Go way back.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Aim up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's
Go
hurt.
out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me, kid. Done all your work. All
Doing what you're doing. You get to up here and he'll start tiring.
On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
slip to avoid the jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. Couldn't land that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And he did catch him. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. So much firepower here. Nice counter shot. Why weren't they covering up? You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax, relax. The jab's working now. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid.
On to the fourth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Smoking Joe may go. Frazier never won to back off or back down.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They exchange punches. They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. This could be the end. And the artist has been dropped. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Give me your boy.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What now is about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Flip.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Well, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
About it, this fight has been a turnaround, and Josh could pull this off. But we'll see if he plays it smart. Play your cards right, Josh.
Wanted to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round. Done all your work all the way through camp.
That's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking up a few body shots in there, look.
Kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
Get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
And there's the bell for round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Chance to make history. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What?
Oh, Johnny, what a massive upset this would be. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That jab doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I need you to
Round. You were thinking, you were smart.
Let's start the 6th. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
What a massive upset this would be. A much better game plan here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than ever.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Why weren't they more cautious? Looks like trouble was averted.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning,
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Right hand, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself. Right.
Here we go. It's round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Just misses with that uppercut. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Hold that thought! So much for defensive abilities. And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And we may see an early stoppage here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to... Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this...
There's the bell to start round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and... Did you see that? Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it and you've got to be confident.
Swing and a miss with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
In fifth or sixth round, Josh was winning. Round 1, 10 to 9, 10 to 9. Round 2, 10 to 9, 10 to 9. Pretty close fight. Not bad for somebody fighting a legend. Pretty good though. Proud of you.
Keep striking this one.
We got a whole room full of monsters.
Coming back, are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming back, knocking down the door.
I know I was born. Show him something. Knock this guy down, man. Get a knockout, man.
This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Fists of Fire, and they'll be facing Freight Train. These two will be fighting in the heavyweight division. You expect, of course, knockouts, but don't be surprised if this one goes the distance.
Nobody knows who's going to win.
First up, we have Fists of Fire from the United States of America. Up against them, Freight Train from the United States of America.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the light red trunks with red trim, Fists of Fire. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Freight Train.
Knock this Freight Train down.
This
Come
one
on,
has
Justin.
all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
God, I love theatres for all these reasons. You can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. You're that fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere. You know the pressure is going to be on.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So close for that uppercut. That uppercut just missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, switching on.
I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit.
John's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
That uppercut doesn't land. Swing and a miss with the jab. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Okay, now you're switching off. You getting soft on me?
Landing the power shots. Good luck. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
You had everything in the bag, and now you're going to let him back into it.
And there's the bell for round three. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Swing and a miss with that jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Hold it right there. And now going for the finish. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
His stamina is off the charts. This is a high-octane battle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The jab just got blocked. Punch himself out, though. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Come on, switch on. Switch on.
And there's the bell for round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Stamina, hold it right there. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hit on top of that.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on.
You know, but you're still landing your power shots. Good luck. Don't forget the jab. And don't...
You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. I say, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can't figure.
Be smart, but your shots off. Don't give me anything.
Looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. But you're taking out his record.
This is the beginning of round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep
This match right here is going against Deontay Wilder
hands down.
for the heavyweight belt.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Chris misses with that jab. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. The defense failed them. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching up immediate to switch back on it. Get focused and get your mind.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
He was coasting this fight and now you're right back into it. Now,
No, he's too tired. He's not getting back up. You stay.
go out, the first minute, stick around the jab, and then start getting the pace.
Here comes round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just misses with that jab. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
And he goes down like a freight train. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Get up. We're going to give you a beating. Real slowly. Come on.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths.
You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Breathe. Done all your work all the way through.
Good work. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out. Now, I don't want you...
Bad round. But we don't care. Go out there, you win this next round.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Missing with the hook. Oh my, that's a game changer. And Freight Train goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, but what a result.
Stay tuned tomorrow. We got some good fights. I promise you that. Gotta work tomorrow. So, I gotta get up early. So, let's do something tomorrow. Prime time. Thank you for all the support.